Hi, it's me. And guess what I just did? I just talked to a photo of me for 3.5 minutes. Good job, Spirit Halloween, on making a Michael Keaton-esque hard plastic mask. By the way, the Spirit Halloween video I did is performing well. I also have to say, guys, welcome to the bunker. Now, in one of the older vlogs, I said that I'm itchy. I'm itchy from my own beard. And some random, no, it's not a random hair. That's a band holding up some piping in the background. I moved recently from basement to basement. I'm in a new basement currently that I'd like to affectionately call the bunker. I was going to film in that direction from back there. No light on me. Not good lighting. Now, oh, there's hair on me. Oh, no, that's just my gray hair. I was going to film. Lighting wasn't good, so you're going this way towards the basement. My room is actually this way from me. But anyways, welcome to it. We're here now. Beetlejuice. Fun guy, right? Now, as we currently film this video, I'm currently suffering from extreme heartburn. So if I stop and get a little quiet, it's because I'm trying not to let out a huge giant heartburn belch on the vlog. See, that's the cool thing about these unedited vlogs, is that you get to see me as me and you as you. We do this thing together, right? So welcome to the bunker. Like I said, that's my Beetlejuice mask. It's kind of weird to put it on because my beard hangs out the bottom, but I am trying to do something this year. I don't know if I'll make it. Trying to do a no shave year, all of 2026. Just let this I might carve the line in because my chest hair that goes up in my beard looks like 2 eyeballs. There maybe a little nostrils right here. It looks like a sill. It looks like I'm the guy that's just beating up traffic cones and wherever that is. Whatever his name is, if you know the name, leave it in the comment section below. You are currently stationed on top of a guitar case with a water bottle holding you up. I will showcase more of the bunker when these things go from vertical to horizontal. The reason I always start my vlogs out horizontal is we're going to go from old school version, like Vine version, upright, to horizontal, to eventually not being filmed on a phone and done with you guys. Maybe if I get closer, the lighting will be better. That way, I was completely shadowed. Bad cinematography. This isn't great. You're looking at a B-stock VHS movie right now. But one of the reasons I want to do the vlog is because we talked about the Tom Delonge guitar, and you guys know Lettuce affectionately. You've seen it in the last couple videos. I talked about it on my Hawaiian video. Speaking of Spirit Halloween, the best performing video that I have right now is the one of Spirit Halloween, where I talk about how excited I am for it to be a new year and a new Spirit Halloween coming. If you haven't seen that, pause this video, go back, check it out, like it, subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's cool too. We're going to talk about a Stratocaster that I built before the reissue of the Tom Delonge Stratocaster came out, affectionately known as Moonshine. Now, I'm going to give you some specs on Moonshine, and we'll get into it, and I'll show it off. And it'll be a quick vlog, but I just wanted to hang out with you guys. I went to work today. It's a little bit later. Wanted to say, hey, look, I am in the bunker. It wasn't just a debunked thing that I was leaving basement to basement. Eventually there'll be walls back here. It's a whole thing. If you want to see the adventure that I'm going to go on, subscribe, like, do all the cool things. Once again, I'm not adding hashtags. Hashtags? Pogs? Oh, Moonshine, I know you want to be seen. Hang on. Hashtags to these videos. I really want to see if I can grow this literally organically, with just people liking what they see, not liking what they see. Just putting myself out there, just being me, just documenting my life. And I figured, hey, you know what? I'm in the mood to shoot a vlog. Let's do it. So, without further ado, if I could speak right, I'm trying to speak loud enough so that I can hear myself. We're going to look at Moonshine. Moonshine started life as a very well played 2006 Highway 1 Fender Stratocaster. So they were made in America, and there's some foreign components on it. They were made in America, and I actually owned a midnight wine satin version of this guitar. We could see the grain. At one point in 2006 when they were brand new, well actually like 2007 because I'd just been married to my second wife. Whole other vlogs. And first wife, oh no, I'm not good at this game. First wife. And I did the same exact modification except for one thing, and I'll get into that. But so we'll talk about it. HSS humbucker single. I talked to you guys about how Lettuce came to be on Let Us Be Friends, the vlog. And there was a leftover pick guard. The heater back there has just turned on and it's sending a Morse SOS signal. You're fine. We're okay. We'll be fine. So, this guitar right here, as you can see, ooh la la, we'll go this way, is a very well played, very well loved Fender Highway 1 Stratocaster HSS in black. It did have a satin finish. It still has a satin finish, but it is shining up over the course of, oh Lord, 2016, 20-year-old guitar. You're vintage now. You're a vintage guitar. You're now vintage. Started life has all the electronics in it. Well, when I dropped Lettuce's predecessor, I was able to salvage the pickguard. Now, with it being a single humbucker, I was able to just throw this in here. Now, on the subject of road-worn guitars and aged guitars, all dents, nicks, scratches, and arm wear are natural because they finish these guitars in a nitrocellulose, just like Gibson does, finish, and they gave it a thin skin finish. This is actually wasn't really here when I bought it. It was light. This is from me playing it. Some of the other nicks and damages were on it, but this guitar for a very long time went without a case. So even when I owned it, it didn't have a case. It literally just got played, put up on something. So over time, nicks, damages, and playing. I tried a nickel for a while as a pick, and that's how we got this beautiful markage right here. Don't use a coin unless you're Brian May. Just don't. Or any other guitarist that uses one. You will damage. Now, polyester might actually chip and crack. This nitro wore through. But all this finish here, damage, is actually original to the guitar. I plugged her in one day and my strap came off. That's how I accidentally damaged Lettuce's predecessor. I didn't kick this one, and she met the ground. She met the ground with a big kaboom. So, before they reissued the Tom DeLonge, I wanted, and I did this mod, like I told you, on my original one of these in that midnight wine red that was see-through where you could see the grain. But I had a professional do it. This is a mod that I did on my own. And the professional took out the 2 single coils and the pots for the 2 tones and took them out. The secret to this guitar, if you can hear, is the single coils, the switch, and the 2 tone knobs are still in there. They are literally painter taped in there. There's painter tape holding them down below. And because this is a hot, not Yosemite, that's in the new ones, atomic humbucker, I actually have the tone knob that's still in here permanently turned to an 8. So this is the volume for the end, because on Strats that's the master volume, and that is the same black knurled that I have on Lettuce. This is actually from the same parts guitar I have. So it came with, it's an old Charvel. It came with 2. It fit this one, so I put it on here. But no electronics have been desoldered or removed from this guitar. And one of the cool things I did was the set screw for the knob is right here. And if you can see, there's a little marking right there. So set screw, this is 10. And I know that as I move it back, that's 9.5, that's 8, that's 7, and so on and so forth. That marking, that set screw, or not set screw, is a tech deck screw for the little skateboards that I screwed in. It was the same depth as the pickguard. It didn't poke through. It's not touching the volume pot or anything. That's there for my marking. I made this guitar about a year before they released, because when she was like 18 years old, 17 years old, before they released the Tom DeLonge, because I wanted to recreate my original Highway 1 HSS that I had professionally done, and I didn't know that Fender was going to release. I mean, Tom was playing Starcasters. Now they're releasing the Stratocasters and Starcasters. I didn't know they were going to do it. So I was like, hey, I will turn this guitar into its own version of a Tom DeLonge Strat. All this is true damage. Remember, I didn't purposely do it, but she didn't have a case. Moonshine did not have a case for a very, very long time. So the pickups are still inside here. Painters taped in kind of securely. It's actually gotten more rattle as I played it more. And so is the switch and the original pots. They are all taped up. They are not touching. There's no arc issues. Ground wire still runs to the bridge. This guitar is the predecessor to Lettuce. And this is actually my personal at-home guitar. And I do, in fact, write most of my songs on this guitar. Then if I'm at the office, I pull Lettuce out and I play Lettuce. When I go live with a band, which we will, all parts of the adventure that you're joining on, this will probably be my A guitar. This will be the main show guitar, and probably a standard tuning. Whatever it is, it's E tuning, but they call it concert A. Lettuce will probably be in an E flat or a C, probably E flat. And then in a future vlog, I'm going to show you my Kirk Hammett Epiphone Les Paul inspired by custom Flying V in the sparkly purple. She will probably hold the C tuning, the deeper tunings. If not, it will be Frankenstein, who is hanging out, laying down right here behind me. That's another vlog. There's a whole reason why that guitar is called Frankenstein. But this will probably be my live A guitar, like just standard number one. I go play. This is number one that's out there. When I need the other tunings, I will go down to Lettuce and or Stardust, as it is affectionately known, the Kirk Hammett Flying V in purple metallic. But I wanted to showcase this guitar tonight because I had time after work and I was like, I'm feeling saucy. Let's make a vlog. So at least in one more good show, here is my version of a Tom DeLonge Strat. This is made in America, so this is an American body, American neck, American everything. Tom DeLonge Strat modded by me. With the secret hot rod is there's still the pickups in here, there's still the selector switch, and there's still the two tone knobs under here. Like I said, taped up very carefully and lovingly so they don't arc or touch each other. If there's ever a problem, even if it's grounded, don't want them making noises. With the Tom DeLonge pickguard from Lettuce's predecessor, that was the one that hit the floor and broke apart. This is Moonshine, my number one guitar. It stays at home with me, and I play the heck out of it. Now, besides there being a Tech Deck skate screw, if you notice, there's something really odd about this guitar. It's kind of hard to see. When I bought this guitar used, it was $6.99. This atomic humbucker, you can see the edge of the pickguard right here, has never sat straight in it. Even in the cream pickguard that was original that had the slots for the singles, it kind of sat at an angle. When I bought this guitar at Guitar Center, I took it to the guitar sec, who was there that day. And I said, can we fix this? And he tried, and he goes, I think the base plates are just warped. And by the way, this has been professionally set up, and it was professionally set up before I bought it. There's no fret angles. There's no fret edges. This thing plays like a dream. But this sits kind of, boop, not straight, boop. He said, I'll ask you a question if you buy this. And I said, okay, what's that? And he goes, is it purely for cosmetics that you want it straight? Or does the guitar do the job regardless? What's performance over, because the neck being so set up well and the whole guitar being set, I didn't have to do anything. I just changed the pick guard and put the pickups inside the cavities. There you can see a good angle. Does this really change the performance of the guitar? Some would say yes. I plugged it in, I fell in love with this guitar. I say no. So I thought, well, maybe if it's not the bass plate, maybe it's a pick guard malfunction. I put this pick guard on this guitar, and here it is, still sideways. So Moonshine's pickup sits kind of at an angle. It gives it character. It gives it what it needs. So here's Moonshine in all her glory. And under there's still 2 single coils and 2 everything. This guitar is a dream to play, and there's so many more guitars here in the bunker with me that I will showcase on this channel. But I wanted to show you it. Now, I always play all my guitars, or it's my vlog acoustic. We're going to go into a future vlog where I'm going to plug them into everything and give you the run through of some of my favorite pedals, my favorite amp, and these guitars. Thank you for tuning in today. I know it's been a rambling vlog, but it's still cold outside. Meanderings had happened the other day. I felt like filming a vlog today. It is still cold. This is the Rufus saying, this is me doing me, you doing you, and we are going to do this together. Now I get to press a button when I want. Do I want to do it now? Do I want to do it then? Maybe I'll do it right now.